Howdy peeps, just a update video I suppose. Some of you might have noticed I've recently, not 5 minutes ago, just changed yet again the name of the channel. I've been looking through like the sort of stuff that I've covered, and I thought, for the most part the stuff that I have spoken about has been a man's perspective. Now you could argue, well, in this case kind of mine, but I do try and detract myself a lot of the time from a situation that I'm in and see things objectively rather than subjectively. Something that is very easy for all of us to do here on YouTube, creating content. A lot of people, in reference to the recent content that I've been putting out regarding the legal case between JD and AH, and it's obviously being the subject to what JD has been. When you're in those shoes, you've got to remember that there's a whole lot of psychology going on there, and even in some scenarios for myself, or maybe even you guys, you kind of have to learn to overcome seeing things from the subjective point and see things from an objective, which is why I always say it's like you really need to have facts, and it is vital that if in situations like this you have to have the facts and you have to be telling the truth. It's that thing. I've said more often than not about people that tell lies. Now, this could go, that in itself is subjective scenario, But ultimately, I think that the direction I want to take the channel, I'm going to be covering all sorts. You see, I've ummed and ahed with, and it would be going back, it would make me a bit of a hypocrite. But I've considered trying to get the channel monetized. Why? Well, although in kind of principle I do disagree with it, at the same time there's so many other people doing it. The one thing that I will say is that at least I don't do things for clickbait, right? I don't do things because it's like, oh, you guys really need to check out my video because I'm relying on the AdSense. That's why another reason why I've never had the ads on there. It's like, well, when you look at it from a more brutal position, it's like you're talking about, or I'm talking about, the stuff that guys go through, which mostly goes unheard and mostly goes unseen. I guess kind of such is the way of life. At the same, I don't want you guys to think that this is just going to be a kind of doom and gloom channel where I'm always just talking about bad stuff that happens to men. No, I don't just want to talk about that. This is just like the trade-off, as it were, of having a gynocracy, as I've mentioned previously, where the state and the government, you could say, panders more to the women than it does to the guys. It looks after women a lot more. From a biological point of view, it does kind of make sense, because women, technologies and that aside, women are, generally speaking, the birth givers. So, anyway, right, with that I'm going to wrap this one up, because this is literally just a short video, an interim, just to announce the sort of channel name and the possible changes that I might be making on here. Like I said, it does make me a bit of a hypocrite. I do feel a bit shit about that, because I don't like going back on my word. But it is something that sometimes we kind of have to do if we're in that scenario, or anyway, with that, thank you all for subscribing. I see that I've actually got this new app on an aside. Yeah, I know I'm taking up more of your time, I do apologise. Look, most people only listen to the first 5 minutes anyway, so I'll probably be lucky to still have your attention at this point. Where's what I want? So I've downloaded an app, and I've got a new subscriber, which obviously I can tell by looking on the channel anyway. And I've got the studio downloaded, so I get to see what's what and all of that. I just don't know how to use it. I won't lie. I'm like, oh, what's this? Oh, on a side note, and this is going to be a bit of a personal joke for some of the people that watch my channel that know me IRL. One of the main sources for links to my channel is is from a website called oh my goodness, where is it? I see this is what I mean about not like I really need to update my technological mind on this kind of a thing. Oh yes, I really do. Right, where is it? Come on, where's what I want? Oh my days. View more. Is that more on that video? No, I don't want more on the video. Video analytics. Oh, thank you, Mr. David Betts. Much appreciated. I just had that again. You know, from the actual thing itself. You know, from the video itself, it's like I've not had anything from YouTube, like a notification to say that, oh, hang on, it's just come through. But it come through on, yeah, see, this is what I mean. YouTube is broken. Co-created by Rockstar, it must have been. Anywho, where can I go? Is it? It's got to be the analytics. It's got to be somewhere here in analytics. Right, reach engagement. Is it engagement? Oh, come on. Don't get engaged, guys. It's a bad idea. It means you're one step away from doom. Tongue-in-cheek humour. I'm being funny, but I also mean it. Oh my god. Here we go. Top geographies. Oh, United Kingdom is 25.2% now. It's dropping. What have we got? Oh my days. It had the name of a website, and I thought it was really funny, and I had a little giggle. And now this is really bad and embarrassing. I probably really shouldn't like upload this, but I'm going to, because like, this is, you know, reality TV. I thought people liked reality and stuff like that. You know, like they're all on about the reality. This is reality. This is me screwing it up. So I'm doing a video. It's like, God damn it. Where am I at? Right, browse features. Is it that one? No, that's just a different type of analytics. Topic. There we go. Got it. Right, top external sources over the last 28 days, and that's from a website called Quackcom. It's spelled QWANT, obviously .com. Bit of information on that. I know very little about it. I do know that it is a French search engine, and it's supposedly better than Google. I've just further buried myself under the algorithm for saying that. Obviously Google and YouTube being the same, kind of the same entity. Yeah, so Quack.com is a thing. It's a search engine, and just another alternative for you guys. I mean, I don't know, I suppose a lot of people have been down with that mindset of installing Google Chrome and all of this. It's like, whatever works for you, man. I've obviously got a Gmail account, so, but yeah. So yeah. Anywho, so that's just a few changes that will be coming to the channel. I'm going to be also covering a different array of topics, I think, because, you know, it's not healthy for anyone, myself included as a content creator. It's not healthy for us just to constantly go over the bad, because it just further indents itself into your character, which, you know, a lot of people already say, oh well, you know, that usual throwaway passive aggressive standard saying of, oh well, you just hate women, blah blah blah, and it's like, they know it's not the case. However, if you do continuously go over the same rhetoric, you know, then yeah. And this is something that a lot of people don't actually learn from. You know, it's that whole objectivity, you know. Anyway, thank you all for subscribing to the channel. If you're new, tell you what, I haven't said it in a while, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you guys will be made aware of when I next upload a video. If YouTube works correctly and hasn't unsubscribed you. Anyway, yeah, thanks all again, it is much appreciated. I'll do a couple of channel shout outs actually before I sign off, because there's a couple of guys out there that do wonderful stuff with what they know and what they do. They're good at it. Please go and check out David Betts' channel. He's a guitarist, musician, very, very talented young lad. Go and check him out, show a brother some love. The other one's going to be Amiga Old School. Generally like game reviews and game competitions amongst friends and that sort of thing. You should also go and check his channel out. I'm not actually sure if he's posted in a while, purely on the basis that I haven't actually checked out anyone's channel. I've got a lot of catching up to do. But yeah, again, a couple of channels that they're worth going and looking if it's your thing. You know, it's Amiga Old School is mostly older consoles. You're talking like probably even, well, Commodore Sinclair, probably Commodore 64, probably the old school Amiga 500s, and old gen consoles. You know, when life seemed a lot better to a lot of us, it would appear, at least in the real world, not necessarily as far as gaming technology was, but look, it was fantastic at the time, and that's why it's retro, and that's why it's cool, and that's why old school rules. Anyway, thank you all for your support. It is much appreciated. Till the next one, stay cool, stay free, and peace out.